looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, I mean, just so much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin.
The San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
And the Canadian getting up. Murray hammers that one home.
Fox goes in. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Well, he thought he could slip by there and grab the board, but got too much body and gets called for going over the back.
And this is why we say lockout. It is a fundamental thing that is often overlooked and hurts you every time.
Now here's Murray, following the missed shot by De'Aaron Fox. Murray against Fox. Shot by Gordon, wide open. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
And Gordon understands the importance of stretching the floor, and he remains a capable three-point shooter, taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
De'Aaron Fox, RJ, isn't the only member of his family that can shoot the ball. His wife's pretty good, too.
Oh, you're right about that. His wife played Division I basketball at 2 big-time schools. She was pretty good in her day, and De'Aaron wears number 4 to honor her.
Murray with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Jokic, a good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Just so physical inside. Even with contact, Jokic able to fight through it.
Outside, Fox. Here's the 3. And it's Denver with the rebound. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Outside, Fox. Going inside, and it's Fox with the jam.
Explosive move by Fox, and if you're the defense, you've got to come to expect that.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Cameron Johnson stays even. He said, I just try to come in and do my job every game, no matter what that looks like. And as somebody who shoots a lot of threes, some days can be better than others. So you just ride the waves while you can and focus on that next play. The next shot and your results, they'll be the results. Guys?
Thank you, Allie. Now here's Murray. Gordon with the screen for Murray. And it's Murray with the jam. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Here's Fox. He's got 10. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Fox.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
For 3, Gordon hits the three-point bomb. Gordon's got 8.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And then Gordon with the dunk.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Pass to Wembanyama. Three-pointer, Fox. Another miss by Fox. Murray kicks to Jokic. Driving in. Here's Gordon. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
And so it's Aaron Gordon making things happen for the Nuggets. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Back to the action in just a minute. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Denver.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And I like the fact also that they are the ones that have forced the action. They've created a lot of offense by just attacking the rim.
So on the floor for Denver. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. Jamal Murray is out there with Johnson. And it's Watson in at the 3 slot. And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. He gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
And stolen by Wembanyama. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Hassel misses. The Nuggets leading. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. He takes it in.
And on the drive, Murray can seem unstoppable. His agility cuts the defense apart there.
Three-pointer, Fox. It's hauled in by Gordon. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
The wide open look here for Fox. Knocks down the 3-ball. Fox has got 5 points now this quarter.
We've seen Fox take over games before, only takes a few shots to go, and then this man is feeling it.
Murray kicks to Jokic. And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now Murray. 8 points for him. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And inside Murray's attacking mentality pays off. He just works hard to find his own shot.
Fox goes in. And here's Olynyk from the arc. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Olynyk's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Murray, good. GA, you hear about 3 levels score. But is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep 2s as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. They look like a 5-2 player in baseball.
And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Denver. They lead by 4. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well. That'll put Aaron Gordon on the line. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox. Denver shooting their first foul shot of the game. And truly, RJ, some luck for the Spurs in recent drafts.
Yeah, they've jumped into the top 4 in 3 straight lotteries. And with 2 straight Rookie of the Years, they've done a good job with those picks.
The Nuggets leading by 7. Johnson outside. Pass to Jokic. And Jokic will just torch you inside.
He's so skilled on the interior. Jokic plays with so much force and leverage down low.
Fox with it. Watson's there.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Johnson surveying the floor. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Johnson's got the lead up to 9 now for the Nuggets.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Murray kicks to Watson. On the wing, Johnson. Jokic with the screen on Fox. Here's Johnson. And the layup is good. Johnson's got his second bucket.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Here's Fox. Outside for Wembanyama. Wembanyama sets a screen for Castle. And he's good on the 3-ball.
This is something Castle has been working on, developing his long-range consistency.
Here's Gordon. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Denver Nuggets with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be right back after this. We've got second-half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
The forwards for him, Johnson and Sohan. Harper is out there with Devin Vassell. And it's Cornette in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the San Antonio 5. Valanciunas sets a screen for Brown. Inside. Here's Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
With his strength, it isn't easy to upset Valanciunas with a little contact. You're going to have to get a lot more physical than that.
And the shot goes down.
Off and running right out the bat here to start the second half.
Here's Brown. A three-pointer off the mark. Spurs trail by 4. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. The Spurs last season acquiring De'Aaron Fox. He said what this team struggled with are the things that I bring. Self-creation, being able to touch the paint, getting into the teeth of the defense and collapsing it. And regardless of how well I'm playing in a game, I still command attention. My guys never just leave me. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you. Screen by Valanciunas. It's the mark. A nice shot by Brown.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And the basket by Vassell. Vassell's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, Vassell has a smooth offensive game. This man just makes it look easy.
There's the pick. Pass to Hardaway. Here's Najee. 6 on the shot clock. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. And the Nuggets lead by 4.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Now, Sohan. Outside Harper and taken away by Brown. Johnson against Brown. Outside Hardaway. And that one drops. Now it's a 6-point Nugget lead.
He's known for his jump shot, but Hardaway isn't afraid to mix it up inside.
Vassell finds Cornette. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luke Cornette. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Denver leading by 6. And the points coming for them now, Greg in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
And Zeke Najee gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Just got a little ahead of himself going for that rebound and gets whistled for the over the back.
You have to know your positioning and where the opposition is on the floor.
Vassell, the pass to Cornette. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Cornette's got 4 points this quarter.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
Down low. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Valanciunas with a screen on Vassell. Brown, the pass to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
Vassell kicks to Cornette. Back to Vassell. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the layup. Cornette's got 6 points.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense, and you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the officials.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Johnson outside. Jokic with the screen on Fox. From deep, Johnson buries the long-range jumper. Johnson's got the lead up to 9 now for the Nuggets.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are...
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Nuggets lead by 9. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And Denver will start the fourth quarter with. Inside form, it's Gordon and Jokic. Murray out there with Cameron Johnson. And it's Watson in at the small forward.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Gasol against Murray. Lock at 6. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Murray the pass to Watson. Johnson outside. Jokic sets the screen for Johnson. Wembanyama with the rebound. And so Fox will bring it up for San Antonio. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Into the lane, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. 5 to shoot. To the left side wing. Olenek the pass to Wembanyama. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic just got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And stolen by Castle. And Fox has it in the corner. Here's Wembanyama. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do. Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Jokic inside, covered by Barnes. Off the glass.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
That is a huge shot by the lefty, and Fox is proving that he can be the go-to guy when his team needs a bucket.
Gordon with a screen on Fox.
2 minutes remaining.
Johnson against Fox. Count it!
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around it.
Right side, Fox. Shot clock at 6. Now Wembanyama. Castle fires. He's off from 3. The Nuggets leading by 7. Murray outside. Cam Johnson. The long shot, no good. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the Spurs. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
Incredible. Victor's focus and passion for the game.
Murray against Castle. Murray scanning the floor. Johnson outside. Gordon with a screen on Fox. Johnson attacking. Layup, no good. No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
Outside, Wembanyama. Outside, Fox. Now Wembanyama. Oh, the rim with an easy reach of Wembanyama.
That is where you want to see Wemby, making big plays in big moments.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Murray outside. That one goes.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Wembanyama. Another chance here. And it's off. So the Nuggets win it. A truly gutsy performance. Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that'll do it, folks.
Lakers. Hachimura at power forward with Ayton at center. James is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Smart in at the small forward position. And for San Antonio, Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Wembanyama. And it's Barnes in at the 3. We know things can get heated between these two, Grant. No love lost in this matchup.
And that competitive fire, it grows when you're in the same conference. You get to see each other so often. You know, B.A., I think we're in for some good theater in this one.
San Antonio with the ball, following the three-pointer by Los Angeles. And it's Fox with the jam.
Showing off the major hops. Wow! Look at Fox. Get up and finish with some power.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. We talked about the always daunting prospect of slowing down LeBron James. He told me, quote, as dangerous a scorer as LeBron is, we can't devote too much attention to him because he knows how to use his teammates. If we overplay him, he'll pick us apart with his passing. Guys?
And Allie, thanks. It's James on the wing. Back to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. James double team. Los Angeles needs to get off the shot. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, look, he's a double-double machine. DeAndre Ayton gives this team something every team needs. Size.
First one falls for him. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, we saw a transformation with Luka over the summer as he committed himself to getting into the best shape of his life. And a much leaner Luka started showing up in late July, shortly after he recruited Marcus Smart to the Lakers. No doubt about it, guys. Luka has something to prove this season in a big way.
Making the commitment. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. Here's Doncic. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Jacks up a 3, and LeBron James gets the 3.
Well, LeBron is a guy who can score from anywhere. He's comfortable taking long-range shots.
And it's Fox penetrating. Wembanyama's got space. Knocks down the 18-footer.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
Chalk up 2 there. James has got 5.
Once James gets the ball in close, it's game over. Put up those 2 points.
Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. The basket's good off the assist from Fox.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Knocks it down from distance. Give him 8 points now.
They got the ball to the right guy. James ready to shoot at all times.
James against Fox. And he drives in. Outside for Wembanyama. Fox against Ayton. San Antonio needs to get off a shot. Wembanyama, screen on Doncic. Rejected by James.
Sending it right back. LeBron fears no one.
Los Angeles leading by 7. Stan, the big man, Victor Wembanyama, has set a new standard for shot blocking.
Yeah, look, B.A., we've had some great rim protectors in this league, but he can also do it on the perimeter. I've seen guys turn down three-point looks because he's standing in front of them.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 5.
A nice release from the pick and roll there from Ayton, and he gets rewarded for it.
Castle outside. Outside Wembanyama from the arc. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Castle against Doncic. Ayton, a screen on Castle. To the inside. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Even though he's just 6'3", Fox can really get up, including slamming it down in style.
Here's Doncic. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
Whoa! Not known for showing off, Doncic with the highlight reel jam. Did I say that? Wow.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Doncic passes to James.
Oh, wow! Oh, my goodness!
And a strong finish with two hands.
My goodness, that is how you attack a bigger defender.
After the review, ruling on the floor is overturned.
And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
Yeah, the replay makes it obvious. I mean, he got that shot off in time. It should be an easy
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Lakers ahead, up 3. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Los Angeles.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Harrison Barnes out there with Kelly Olynyk, and it's Wembanyama in at the center position. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. James against Barnes. James. Whoa! Are you kidding me, LeBron?
Yeah, no doubt about it. LeBron is in attack mode tonight. He's looking to score every time he touches the ball.
And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild, but when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up and still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
Fox, that's good.
Right there, Fox using his length to do damage inside.
Doncic outside. That's good from Ayton on the assist by Doncic. And it's 6 points for DeAndre Ayton.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Ayton, the screen on Castle. And here's Doncic outside. Rebound by San Antonio. Fox outside. Down low. Here's Wembanyama. Another shot. Oh, wow. How do you even box this guy out?
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
James deciding where to go with it. Pass to Doncic. James, a screen on Castle. Back to James. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 7 assists in the game.
Unfair. I mean, combining length and strength beautifully. LeBron can get his shot off pretty much whenever he wants to.
Wemby, unstoppable and close.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Doncic against Castle, and there's James from the arc. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. For San Antonio, they've gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
And Fox powers it home.
Such a terror on the drive. Fox possesses blow-by speed, getting past defenders in a hurry.
James, a screen on Castle. Pass to James. Back to Doncic. To the paint. Oh, two vicious points from the King.
It doesn't get much better than that. LeBron putting some muscle on the slam.
Fox up top. He's got 14, and they call an illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Doncic against Castle. Doncic outside. Launches it from deep. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. For San Antonio, they've gone 7 for 8 now in the second quarter. Barnes passes to Wembanyama. Kicks it out to Barnes. Outside Olynyk. Lets the three fly. That one doesn't drop. And so it's De'Aaron Fox making highlights for San Antonio. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. More 2K action in just a moment.
Please direct your attention to center and get ready for the man half-court shot. Road line. They're measuring up the shot.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
And for all the optimism, Grant, the Spurs having to navigate some tough seas with health challenges.
Yeah, the legendary Greg Popovich moving to a front office role. Then Wemby suffering a blood clot too. Some trying times, but this team's foundation of togetherness has helped.
Second half underway. Here's who J.J. Redick's got on the floor. Dalton Connect out there with Austin Reeves. Then it's Jake LaRavia. Then there's Hayes. And it's Vanderbilt in at the power forward position. On the wing, Reeves, covered by Johnson. They get it again. It's stolen away. Here's Harper with the drive, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And getting where he wants to go, Harper's drive can be so sudden.
Out to the right wing. Vanderbilt finds Reeves. Hayes with a screen on Vassell. From deep, Reeves. And the three-pointer goes. Reeves has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Cornette sets a screen. Vassell's shot is good. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Hayes with a screen on Vassell. Reeves against Vassell. Shot is good by Reeves. Reeves has got 5 points now in the quarter.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
From deep, Johnson sends it home from three-point land. And the Spurs lead by 2.
Yeah, that's a good shot by Johnson. He's always a threat from out there.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Success hasn't changed Austin Reeves' underdog mentality. He said it doesn't shift at all. There's a good majority of people that probably still don't think that I'm that good. It's a common theme for my life. What pushed me to get here are the people who doubted me. I always have to keep that in mind. Brian, back to you.
Keeps that chip on his shoulder. Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's Vassell. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Well, to play great defense, teams have to provide help. But how do you avoid overhelping?
It's a great question, B.A., and it's like anything in the game. Basketball is a game of decisions. I think people look at it and they talk about athletic ability and they talk about skills, which are both important. But the best players and the best teams are the best decision makers, and the same thing goes as the when to help and when to stay home on shooters. Well, the intelligence of Sochan is visible in his passing. He makes quality decisions with the ball.
Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season. But a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve.
As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason.
And that became a glaring need as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, BA. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
San Antonio leading by 4. Here's Harper, stolen by Vanderbilt. And 1:01 left in the third quarter. And finished off by Hayes.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
Cornette sets a screen. Vassell passes to Cornette. And stolen by Reeves. Vanderbilt, a screen on Vassell. Pass to LaRavia. Hayes up top, going inside, and finished off by Hayes.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there, just takes his 2 points, moves on. San Antonio with the ball. Now Vassell. Fires for 3. Offensive board. Cornette. And that'll be San Antonio's ball as it goes out of bounds. Spurs able to keep the possession.
Substitution on court.
Now here's Fox. Wow, the athleticism of Fox.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that.
That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. San Antonio on top. They lead by 2. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Yeah, well, he looked like a pass-first point guard on this assist. Incredible instinct to feel the play develop and set up the score.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Wembanyama out there with Kelly Olynyk. And it's Barnes in at the 3. That's the San Antonio 5. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Pass to Ayton. Here's James. He's guarded by Barnes. James inside, working on Barnes.
Great defense by Wembanyama. Not only does he have the length, he has really good instincts.
Fox against Smart. Always attacking Fox.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
James with the ball.
Oh, my God.
I can't believe he just did that.
Wow.
Knifing to the rim with such power. Watching LeBron on the attack is so much fun.
And Fox powers it home.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that, put so much pressure on the defense.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
A guard that can truly do it all. Doncic has tremendous power.
Fox against James. Here's Wembanyama. Now Fox. 5 to shoot. Wembanyama, screen on James. Oh, unanswered slam.
Oh, Fox doesn't shy away from important possessions. He wants to be the man for this team.
Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. James outside. Now 8. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
What a swat. As Wembanyama refines his defense, more and more shots are going to be in danger.
Here's Castle from downtown. Buries it from outside.
Well, for him, it hasn't been a big night. With his reputation, they've used him more as a decoy.
Fox. And he slams it down.
I mean, just a string of terrific shots. I mean, this team is on fire.
James outside. There, LeBron for 3.
Yeah, you can tell LeBron understands the game. He knows a pick is all he needs to beat the D.
Stolen by Ayton.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
And they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts right now.
Doncic. From deep. Barnes with a rebound.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Wembanyama rips down the board.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
So we see the Spurs taking the W here. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
got a marquee matchup in this one. Two Western Conference powerhouses.
And for all we know, this could be a future playoff matchup. So this is an important test for both teams. They each get an opportunity to see how they stack up against the top opponent.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Hachimura is the 4 with Ayton playing the 5. Luka Doncic's out there with LeBron James. And it's LaRavia in the small forward position.
Whatever this team needs from Jokic, he seems to provide it because he works so hard. Whether it's points, passing, rebounding, improved defensively, love his determination.
Now, here's Doncic. To the middle, lets it fly. 5 on the clock. Hachimura setting the pick for Doncic. No good with the triple.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Jokic. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Back to Jokic. Over Ayton. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
I know Jokic would perhaps rather find penetration, but he can hit these mid-range looks as well.
Greg, last season, the Lakers exceeded expectations by winning 50 games and finishing 3rd in the West.
They went on quite a run after acquiring Luka Doncic, but they were eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. And as we know, this is an organization judged on championship success.
Gordon finds Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Boy, Murray is a better athlete than he looks. He's actually terrific as an athlete. You have to love seeing him use that momentum to bounce up and throw it down.
Gordon with it. And Hachimura picks him up defensively. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
To the inside, Jokic with the steal. And here's the fast break. Watson leading the way. And stolen by LeBron. Ayton at the elbow. Back to James. That one good for 2.
And once James gets the ball near the rim, just let him go to work because he knows what he's doing down there.
Here's Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
And that one is good. James has got 6 points.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Johnson's shot is off.
I think everybody in the building expected him to make that collective shot.
Down low, and Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket. Oh, that is a monster jam. He's got some power to his game, doesn't he?
He does, yeah, Greg. Defense, Clark just a second too late to block his path.
Yeah, exactly. Anything short of a granite wall is not going to be enough to stop him from getting to the 10.
Now, here's Doncic. Scoreless thus far. Pocket 2. Count that one.
Nice work from Doncic. Doing a good job finding a way to get it done inside.
And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning, defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
Guys, we had to take flight to get to this game tonight, but here's a guy who simply takes flight and flies at will on the basketball court. I mean, it's pretty surreal to watch a guy who can elevate to that level.
Lakers have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. Very solid start for them. Here's Doncic, and the shot is good.
The speed, savvy, and strength combination of Doncic, really difficult to defend.
Murray surveying the D. Connects from three-point range. Murray's got 5 points so far.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
And a deep three from Doncic. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And that concludes a back-and-forth high-scoring first quarter of play. Nuggets lead by 3. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Denver.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me, not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. Cameron Johnson is out there with Murray, and it's Watson in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
You know, it's clear that Gordon is one of the best dunkers in the game, always looking to bring the thunder.
Here's LeBron. Hachimura setting the pick for Doncic. Fires from deep. Drills the three-pointer. Hachimura's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks. The Lakers are trying to maximize what LeBron James has left in the tank. Coach J.J. Redick said, when you get to coach one of the greatest players ever, you take a lot of joy and pride and excitement in that. And it's my job to help him in these last few innings of his career. Back over to you.
A rare opportunity indeed. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Jokic with the screen on LeBron. Murray finds Jokic. There's Jokic being aggressive inside.
Using his size on the interior, Jokic extremely difficult to stop down there.
Doncic outside. At the top of the key, LeBron outside. Back to Ayton. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Just such strength on these finishes. When you foul Ayton, you really have to hit him to prevent the basket.
Free throw drops for Ayton. You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player. And having little guys who are ready to put their body on the line, you think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, two of the best to ever do it.
Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in, and the basket by Johnson.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Well, Clark, for a while, people kept asking, how long will LeBron play? It's almost like they've given up on that question now. He's played for so long and so well.
Yeah, he's been unbelievable in his longevity and excellence, but eventually Father Time wins out. He's a superhero right now, and I think always will be. I can't imagine that he'll overstay his ability to play at a high level. So we'll see what that brings.
Murray for 3. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
Immensely confident in his game. Murray doesn't think twice about pulling the trigger from deep, nor should he.
Pass to James. Three-pointer. 3-ball. LeBron James.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Now here's Johnson. Tight defense on him. 6 to shoot. And he drives in.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That is his first foul of the game. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Doncic looking it over. 4 on the shot clock. The kick out to LeBron. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
You know, LeBron's not really known for his quick trigger, but showing you right there that he does have catch-and-shoot ability.
Murray finds Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
Doncic outside. Pass to Hayes. Tipped away.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Murray, good.
If you're the defense, you've got to do better on Murray. I mean, even from way downtown, he's pretty accurate.
To the paint. LeBron James on the wing. Right wing. Inside. Back to Arabia. Hachimura, the screen. James, no good. Denver's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. The Lakers have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Back to Hachimura. Pass to Doncic. Lets it go from deep. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Nuggets on top. They're up by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. We've got Jared Vanderbilt. Austin Reeves out there with Smart. Then it's Connect. And it's Hayes in at the 5 down low. Wow, Clark, has Austin Reeves been good? Especially after signing that 4-year, $54 million deal back in 2023.
Yeah, I tell you what, it might be the best value contract in the league. I mean, Reeves just continues to improve each season. He's got a very efficient and effective game, and he's also shown the ability to be much in the clutch at times.
And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Hardaway Jr., guys, doing a nice job there, just taking what the defense gives and then the screen and roll. Good decision making.
Reeves outside. Vanderbilt setting the pick for Reeves. Driving the lane. Launches a 3, sinks the three-pointer. And the Lakers lead by 2.
Reeves can make you pay from deep, especially if you allow him to get comfortable and set.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
There's a good screen. Brown wide open. No good on the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
It's Connect on the wing. Guarded by Hardaway. Outside, Smart. Here's Reeves. It's hauled in by Brown.
I wouldn't count on him missing the mid-range shot again. That's a good look for him.
Brown, the pass to Brown. And here's Valanciunas. Still without a basket. Hardaway with a wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Lakers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Reeves outside. To the middle. Here's Brown. He's guarded by Connect. Misses off the left iron.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And again, no good by the Lakers. Denver's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Brown against Reeves. Najee passes to Brown. Puts it up. The Nuggets with another miss. LA's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass to Vanderbilt. Reeves outside. Hayes with the screen for Reeves. And here is Vanderbilt. Trying to get something going. Reeves can't hit.
It just seemed like they were out of sync and waited way too long.
They now take the lead. Najee's got his first points in this one.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
They set the screen. Back to Vanderbilt. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Reeves can't hit.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. Hayes, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And 88 from the line a season ago. He was one of the best shooters in the league.
And, guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
Murray against James. On the wing, Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one, a great performance from the field. And we'll be back with you shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. Johnson is out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Watson in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Doncic with it. Watson's there. Doncic kicks to LeBron. Misses the 3. The Nuggets leading by 10. Johnson outside. Pass to Jokic. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. Jokic has got the lead up to 12 now for Denver.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And it's Doncic missing. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Nuggets lead by 14.
Well, you know what I like to say? Persistence pays. And with Gordon, he's the kind of guy who just does not rest on the glass.
And now, Hallie Lepore says something for us from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. And he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. And the Lakers with another miss. The Nuggets leading by 14. Johnson, a wide open look. A three-pointer. Good.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
James. No good again that time.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Murray, good.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Here is James. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And LeBron's playing days are over. And GA, who knows when that'll be. What will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
LeBron against Murray. Jokic. James whips down the rebound. Lakers trail by 18. Here's Hachimura.
Hachimura putting pressure on the defense. That's exactly what they want to get out of.
And he makes the first.
At the line for the Lakers.
Hachimura hits them both. Denver's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Murray outside. That does not go. LA's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range.
Well, that's one man never afraid to punch it. Give LeBron a path to the bucket, and the finish is going to be something in a poster.
Gordon with a screen on Hachimura. Murray fires away. The 3 doesn't go. Lakers trail by 14. From deep. Trained from outside.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
Here's Jokic. He got it right before the clock ran out.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Many players, Clark, can drive in and step back, but you do both as well as Luka Doncic.
Yeah, I agree with you there, man. He's special in that regard, and sometimes he can do both of those things in the same play, even multiple times. I mean, he's a ball-dominant guy, but he's got special scoring ability. His footwork is a big part of it, his ball handling, and his size. I mean, his size is deceptive, and I think underlooked sometimes in how he's able to do what he does with the basketball.
Jokic misses the 3. And here's Los Angeles stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going.
Oh, he hit it! How did that go in?
How about the range on that jumper?
So we see Denver get the win here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
starting group for San Antonio. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Barnes is out there with Kelly Olynyk, and it's Wembanyama in at the 5, down low. And for Denver, Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. Murray out there with Cameron Johnson. And it's Watson in at the 3, the small forward. And he gets it to go. Well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
Here's Fox, following the score by Denver. Wembanyama screen. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for Denver. The 3 is up. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama, pass to Fox. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
You know, Richard, one thing you notice about Victor Wembanyama, he is even-keeled.
Yeah, you don't see him yell. You don't see him criticize. He works on building that team chemistry. I respected players like that, the calm leadership type.
Now here's Watson. And Gordon with the big finish.
Oh, this is Gordon at his best. Flying through the air and hammering home alley-oops with a little style.
Barnes with it, and Jokic picks him up defensively. San Antonio moving the ball around. Back to Barnes. The 3. Jokic grabs the board.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Murray for 3. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
You have to watch Murray closely at the perimeter. He won't hesitate to flex his range.
And it's Fox penetrating. And it's good. 2 points. Fox has got his second basket of the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And Gordon with the big finish.
The defense can't allow Gordon to get into the lane. He's just too explosive once he gets a step.
Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Out to Fox. Wembanyama screen. The shot's good.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Murray from outside. Rebound by San Antonio.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for San Antonio.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
That shot wide open. Murray's got 6 points.
So active on offense. Murray doing it himself.
RJ, San Antonio's seen a surge in popularity. Spurs jerseys seem to be everywhere these days.
Yeah, they call that the Wemby effect. When a team has a generational talent like Victor, a lot of new fans come on board.
Castle for 3. Wembanyama against Jokic. Wembanyama's shot is good. 6 points for him.
What a luxury having Wembanyama on your team. I mean, he can create anything out of nothing.
Gordon finds Murray. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. The Spurs have got 6 of 8 shots to go. It's Olynyk, high post. Outside Wembanyama. It's Barnes on the wing. Wembanyama screen. Barnes feeling it out a bit. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Outside Murray. Jokic with a screen on Castle. Murray from outside. Oh, fallen, but it is offline. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
And so in the game for the Spurs, Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Barnes. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5, roaming the paint. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Ryan. Well, the Spurs are on the rise. Victor Wembanyama said, quote, "I've been on board since day one. We know it's not going to be a straight line. There will be ups and downs. This is not easy, but I'm very confident in the will that my guys have. The long term is never being questioned." Back to you guys.
They'll get there. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. That one's good for 2.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Now here's Wembanyama. Give him 8 points now. Castle finds Wembanyama. Oh, who else? Wembanyama!
Does Wemby even need to jump to dunk? No. Must be nice.
Jokic the screen. To the right side. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Fox the pass to Wembanyama. Banked it in off the glass. Wembanyama's got 12 points.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering.
From deep, Jokic. Oh, Jokic with the triple.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
Fox outside. Takes the 3. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Oh, got that one up quick. And now a 6-point Denver lead.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Outside for Wembanyama. And stolen by Jokic. And here's the fast break. Ahead. Jumps up. And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, the vertical Gordon has is phenomenal. So why settle for the layup when you can just slam it down?
Olynyk with the screen on Murray. To halt the run. Out to Fox. And out of bounds. Denver will have it.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
The Nuggets lead by 8. And it's Stephon Castle with a foul. That's his first foul of the game. A minute 53 left in the second period. And Murray launches it from deep. Inside. Murray makes it look easy at the rim. Well, every year we see a few teams that exceed expectations, Richard. In your experience, what's the blueprint for an overachieving team?
Well, a lot of times you see new coaching staffs unlocking a roster. Other times it's just healthier bits of competition. And don't forget, health is always a huge component.
Now here's Murray. 12 points for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries again. There's the drive. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Spurs trail by 8. Fox feeling it out a bit. Screen by Olynyk. Fox makes his move inside and scores.
He is a rare one who's more comfortable inside. Fox, look, his game is about attacking, getting in close, not necessarily making a ton of threes.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Fox, Watson with a rebound. The Nuggets lead by 8. Johnson passes to Jokic. Joker dominating inside.
This is why Jokic is an all-star caliber talent. He has an ability to hit hard contested shots.
And it's Fox missing.
And you've got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the plate and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Pass to Jokic. Uncovered. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. And it's a 12-point Denver lead.
Zero hesitation from Jokic. Just so confident in his skills.
Back to Fox. Now Wembanyama fires from deep. The shot off that time. And so it's Denver going into the break up 12. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. Back after this. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Really an incredible game from Jamal Murray.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
They've got Bruce Brown, Zeke Naji out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Christian Brown, and it's Hardaway in at small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for David Adelman. Denver leading by 14. Here's Brown. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Pass to Brown. Valanciunas with a screen on Vassell. Fires the 3. Rebound San Antonio. There's the triple. Hauled in by Brown. Denver has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
I mean, with his height and size, stopping Valanciunas just isn't an option sometimes. What a jam.
He gets it in there. Vassell's got his first basket.
Wow, the finger roll. Sometimes a soft finish like that makes it even more painful for the defense.
Brown passes to Naji. Brown against Vassell. Snatched away. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Picked up by Sohan. Vassell passes to Sohan. Back to Vassell. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Strong finish by Vassell, showing off that pounce right there.
Pass to Naji. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Naji's got 4 points in the quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Cornette can't hit.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Here's Brown. He buries it from 3. Brown's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, the NBA keeping an open mind. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "This is the only league that plays 48 minutes. I'm a fan of 10-minute quarters. A 2-hour format is more consistent with modern television habits, but it's such a dramatic change. Something like that would have to be talked about over time." Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks for the report. From behind the arc. And that'll be Denver's ball as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets able to keep possession here. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Valanciunas. Clock at 6. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? Now here's Cornette. Still no points. Pass to Johnson. San Antonio needs to get off a shot. Offensive rebound. Can they get it? And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
From the wing. Oh, it's stolen. That's good from Hardaway on the assist from Brown. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of running. Attacking when they get the chance, always a great idea.
Such an important part of this team. Vassell, a great athlete who can guard multiple positions on the court. That's so valuable.
You look at Devin Vassell. He seems to still be working towards his full potential, RJ.
Yeah, I see many ways that he can continue to up his game. And that's not a knock. You never stop learning in this league. But for Vassell, his potential, oh, it's exciting.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
They set a physical tone early on, and they're being rewarded for their efforts.
They've got numbers. Brown against Vassell. Picked up by Sohan. With the teardrop. Vassell's shot is good. Vassell's got 7 points in the game.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Denver. Up 19 points as the quarter comes. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime-dropping ability.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Wembanyama out there with Kelly Olynyk, and it's Barnes in at the 3. Now here's Johnson, and he lobs it up to the rim, and Gordon with the big finish.
Nice pass by Cam Johnson, keeping his eyes up, letting things unfold.
Three-pointer, Fox. Denver grabs the miss. Murray with it. Fox picks him up. Gordon with a screen on Fox. Murray's shot is good.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Wembanyama, pass to Olynyk. Outside Barnes. Back to Olynyk. Wembanyama against Jokic. San Antonio again can't hit.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
And Gordon with the big finish.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Fox for 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3. Well, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what makes him such a lethal... Oh!
Okay, that's just insane.
Strong finish!
Oh.
That's the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
Takes great confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
Sure does.
Murray against Castle, and it's Stephon Castle with a foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
Gordon with a screen on Castle. To the middle. Denver the rebound. Pass to Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
And I like how Gordon lets the game come to him. That's why he's able to take over at times.
Wembanyama, no good. And it's Murray with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Gordon's got 19 points.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And it's Murray off the drive. It's tipped. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
There's a minute 59 left in the fourth quarter. On the take, and it's Fox missing. The Nuggets have gotten almost all of their shots to fall in the fourth, 6 of 7. Gordon outside. Three-pointer off the mark.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
And Fox powers it home.
He's having one of those nights. Fox just filling it up.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Nuggets.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Aaron Gordon.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Yeah, nice touch from the big man. Gordon just burrowing himself into the paint and going to work.
When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
Gordon with a screen on Castle, and the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Stolen by Wembanyama. Three-pointer. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Johnson with a bucket.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed. Somebody help this man. Get this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game.
Gordon with a screen on Castle. Out to Gordon. It's stolen by Barnes. Pass to Wembanyama. Fires away from way outside. Can't connect. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily.
All right, thank you.
All right, thanks, Allie. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan with me tonight. Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And Allie LaForce is reporting on the sideline. And the starting group for the Spurs. Fox and Castle are their guards. Barnes out there with the lead. And it's Wembanyama in at the center position. Coach, this is a game we always look forward to. Pair of conference rivals going head-to-head, toe-to-toe. It should be a beauty.
Well, Kevin, you know, this is the NBA at its best. No need to hype this one up. This matchup provides its own hype, and you can hear the fans are as hyped up as we are.
Here's James. After the basket by De'Aaron Fox. Shot clock at 5. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Hits the jumper in space. Doncic has got 5 now.
And he's such a polished shooter. You can't give Doncic these kinds of opportunities, or he's going to burn you.
With the drive and the dunk by Olynyk.
And Kevin, that's a little taste of what can happen when the big guy takes it up strong.
Well, I guess he does have it in him then to get up off the ground when he needs to and rock it to the rim.
Well, we don't see him throw it down too often, but he's clearly got the size and ability to get up.
And when Hachimura is looking to score, it sometimes forces the D to get aggressive. Love the energy.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw missing. And the second free throw, good. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Fox with it, and Hachimura picks him up defensively.
And one of the quickest players in basketball. Love watching Fox use that momentum to his advantage on the drive.
And Greg, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
And here is Fox after LeBron James hitting the three. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, this is what they want from Ayton. Play big.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Now, here's Doncic. 5 points in the game. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, nice release from the pick and roll there from Ayton. And he gets rewarded for it.
Here's Fox. And Wembanyama outside. Castro Olynyk. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Castle. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Oh, whoa! That's just unfair.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that. And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Doncic with it. Ready now by Barnes. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Fox feeling it out a bit. Wembanyama outside. And he banks in the layup.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Here's Hachimura. And then Hachimura with the jam.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. It's Fox with the drive. And it's Fox with the jam.
Boy, Fox is so quick off the floor.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Doncic against Castle. Doncic right side. Ayton a screen on Castle. Here's Doncic. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Boy, both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Spurs.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
And also, they've been draining mid-range jump shots, measuring the defense well, and just taking what they give them.
Hachimura is the 4 with Ayton playing the 5. James is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's LaRavia in at the small forward. That's the Laker 5.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
Outside, Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. So what do you like about Jake LaRavia the most? He's a 6'7" versatile forward. Seems to have a pretty good skill set.
He's got a great skill set, Kevin. And what he's got is he's a great decision maker. He knows when to pass, when to shoot, when to dribble, so he doesn't make many mistakes. He plays both ends of the floor, and he brings consistent energy and effort. Jake LaRavia will help you win games.
Wembanyama with that soft touch around the rim.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Out to Doncic. Hachimura with a screen on Castle. In the corner, it's James. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Pass to Castle. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Fox dishes to Barnes. Now here's Olynyk. Hands it from downtown. Now it's a 5-point San Antonio lead.
Not just a low post threat, Olynyk is also capable of doing damage with his jumper.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
On the wing, Barnes. Pass to Olynyk. Takes the 3. Rebound the Lakers. Here's LeBron. Now LaRavia. James looking around. Doncic knocks in the 3. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates. And such a physical player inside. LeBron doesn't fear contact on the way up.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
Nobody near Barnes. They get it back.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Ayton kicks to Doncic. LeBron against Fox. Shoots over Fox. Jump shot is good. James has got 9.
As if the league didn't have enough to worry about with LeBron. He's just become a better and better jump shooter.
And here's Olynyk from the arc. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist.
Well, we see this more and more. Big guys who can really shoot it from deep.
Hachimura. Pass to Ayton. Outside, James. LeBron James hammers it home.
Well, look, even when you know he's taking it to the rim, he's very hard to stop.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. And here's Olynyk from the arc. Here's Wembanyama. Olynyk can't hit. And here's the Lakers. They're on a 12-3 run. And stolen by Wembanyama. Castle with it. And stolen by LeBron. That shot off. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Lakers lead by 4. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, the way I see it, it's an added bonus. And you can see team chemistry really growing as a result of him racking up the assists.
On the floor for San Antonio, the forwards for him, Johnson and Sohan. Devin Vassell out there. And it's Cornette in at the 5 spot.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
And the basket by Vassell.
Well, he's such a natural talent. Has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
Vassell against Reeves. Lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
In the corner, it's Cornette. Johnson outside. Stolen by Reeves. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Here's Vanderbilt. Pass to Hayes. And there's the call on Dylan Harper. That is his first foul of the game. Smart passes to Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Pass to Cornette. Now, Sohan. And here is Harper. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over connect. Harper, no good. Lakers leading by 6. Vanderbilt kicks to Smart. To the inside. Here's Hayes. Rebound by Sohan. The Spurs have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Now, Stan, there's a lot to like about the versatile game of Jeremy Sohan.
Well, look, Kevin, Jeremy Sohan is a guy that everybody's going to want. Jeremy Sohan can fit in anywhere. He's a great defender. He's got great toughness. He rebounds the ball, and he can pass and handle for a big guy. Who wouldn't want Jeremy Sohan?
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, the Lakers going out and acquiring superstar talent and Luka Doncic. LeBron James said, everything I do on the floor, Doncic has the ability to do it or even do it better. That's how great he is. Even at his young age, he's such a unique, special player. A generational talent. Guys?
They're clearly happy to have him. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. To the wing right side. To the paint. Not as good when the Los Angeles leads. Cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Johnson.
Well, we know Johnson can beat you from the perimeter, but there he is working inside.
Hayes with the screen for Reeves. And it's blocked. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And good that time. Vanderbilt's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team.
Harper against Smart. Johnson wide open. He fires. Buries it from three-point range. Johnson's got 7 points. Vanderbilt the pass to Hayes. Reeves against Vassell. From past the arc. And that's good. Austin Reeves for 3. He has 5.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Shot clock at 6. Zohan, the pass to Vassell. Here's Johnson. Rebound the Lakers. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Connect, covered by Vassell. Hayes with the screen for Reeves. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Vanderbilt gets a wide open look. A three-pointer, no good. And so it's Los Angeles with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball in. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Hachimura is the 4 with Ayton playing the 5. LeBron James is out there with Doncic. And it's LaRavia in at the 3 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Here's Ayton. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Fox passes to Wembanyama. Pass to Castle. Olynyk against LeBron. To the left wing. In a wide open look for Hachimura. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. And the Lakers lead by 9. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Smart's checked in. Wembanyama finds Barnes. Three-pointer, Fox. 9 for 9, looking deadly accurate. Like guys he cannot miss.
And that quick shot by Fox is something you know he has worked on religiously. Nice finish.
LeBron outside. Ayton a screen on Barnes. From deep. Does not go in. Spurs trail by 5. Right side, Fox. Olynyk. And the 3 misses.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Ayton outside. Now Hachimura. And here is James. Fires away from outside. Oh, he hits the deep 3.
From way back there. I mean, LeBron's just showing off now.
Here is Wembanyama. Got a piece of it, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Smart. Fox Fires. He drills the three.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, boy, he is almost unguardable.
Barnes, and there's the three.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got
Whoa! How about that slam?
Somebody got their feelings hurt on that one.
incredible.
You might get in trouble if you blow that. He nailed it.
He did, didn't he? It's worth the risk when the payoff is so good.
Well, from a coaching standpoint, I'm obligated to say, what's wrong with just a simple layup? But that was nice.
James outside. Ayton sets the pick for LeBron. Just fine.
Oh, look out! Goodness, that is an outstanding finish.
Oh, my. So skilled at finding lanes to the basket. James explodes towards the rim with aggression.
Plays it in off the window.
Well, that's the leadership and clutch instinct they always want to see from Wembanyama.
Doncic against Castle. Here's Doncic. Wembanyama reels it in. Now Fox. Barnes outside. Here's Olynyk for three. The three goes down.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Ayton a screen on Barnes. Now Ayton. Nice move. Oh, wow. Unable to get a shot off in time. And they turn it over. A very unfortunate time there to pick up a shot clock violation. And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Guys, what are their best options now?
And this is it, guys. Down one, they've got just enough time to work it around for a good shot, and it better be a good shot because it's the only shot they have.
And stolen by LeBron. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
Yeah, Kevin, they'll go for the quick foul here to try and stretch the game out a bit, but I think it's already gotten away from them.
Great job. Thanks for that, Alan. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
savvy vets on the floor tonight, Grant. These guys know the game inside and out.
Well, the IQ is so high on both sides. You know, BA, you expect to see lots of intelligent play, and I always get excited to see teams with this much experience.
And so let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. Cameron Johnson out there with Murray. And it's Watson in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Ayton. Pass to James. Misses the 3. Gordon outside. It's Watson on the wing. And that one's good.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Now here's Doncic. This one for 3. Jokic grabs the board. We played just over a minute here in the first. Clark, last year, Jokic had arguably one of the greatest offensive seasons in NBA history.
Absolutely amazing, BA. I mean, he averaged a 30-point touchdown, triple-double, shooting over 57% from the field and 41 from 3. This guy is building one of the greatest legacies we've ever seen in the league. Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
Back to Murray. Takes a 3. Knocks down the triple.
Boy, the defense has to respect Murray's range. I mean, there's a reason he's a volume three-point shooter.
James against Gordon. Pass to Ayton. Uses the glass on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Buries it from 3. Murray's got 6 points.
Murray's shooting, probably the strongest part of his game. Absolutely exceptional. Whenever the ball is coming off his fingers like that, my assumption is it's good.
Now here's Murray. He has 6. Now here's Ayton. To the inside. Here's Doncic. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Nice work from Doncic. Doing a good job finding a way to get it done inside.
Jokic. And he cranks it down right on top of DeAndre Ayton.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, BA.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks. What Luka Doncic does with the ball in his hands is never predetermined. He said, quote, "I just see what the defense gives me. It's never the same decision. It's a lot of factors. You've got to look at who's guarding you, if the shot's going in or not. There's a lot to think about and then decide." Back to you guys.
He keeps them guessing. Allie, thank you. And so Murray will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. And Clark, for all the excitement around acquiring Luka Doncic, now the Lakers hoping to get him back to the NBA Finals.
Yep, his youth sets them up for the future, BA, but with LeBron James in the fold, they still want to try to win now.
The Lakers with the ball, following that last three-pointer by Denver. Out to James. Here's the 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now. Gordon outside. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter. Murray for 3. Hachimura with a rebound. Lakers trail by 9. Doncic passes to Ayton, and there's James from the arc. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Gordon. With some arc, it's rebounded by Los Angeles.
No such thing as an easy bucket most of the time in the NBA, but I'm surprised he missed that.
Hachimura, the pass to James. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, BA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And so the first quarter is in the books. It's Denver leading by 9. Stay with us now as we get... Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And before we move on, what have you guys seen from Denver?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Hachimura at power forward with Ayton at center. Luka Doncic is out there with James. And it's Laravia in at small forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Now James. Pass to Ayton. Just 5 to shoot. From downtown. Doncic, no good. Denver leading by 9. And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic.
Yeah, B.A. He completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game. Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call them.
Murray passes to Watson. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
It's so good to see Murray, not just as a scorer, but thriving as a passer, too.
Doncic deciding where to go with it. It's James on the wing. Ayton with a screen. James with the ball. And Jokic picks him up defensively. Oh, and he got fouled on his... And they've stopped the action here. They're using their...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
This challenge in place. We've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
He's super hard to guard, is Jamal Murray, because he's got all the shots, including recognizing when to use the floater.
Pass to James. James drives the lane. Out to Hachimura. 4-3. Goes up with it again. And it's Doncic missing. The Nuggets lead by 11. And when you have a multiple MVP like Nikola Jokic, there's pressure to put him in position to win it all, Clark.
Certainly agree with you there, B.A. Widely regarded as the best player on the planet, Jokic has the capacity to will them to victory single-handedly, but ideally, he shouldn't have to. He needs some additional reinforcement to complement his greatness.
Hayes is checked in for Los Angeles.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Doncic against Murray. Jokic with a screen on Doncic. Murray from outside. James with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And there's a minute 45 left in the second quarter. Doncic outside. Over Murray. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Pass to Gordon. The three is up. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, I like the confidence here. Gordon is excellent in realizing when he has room to shoot, even before he has the ball. That's what we call seeing a play ahead.
To the wing, right side. From deep, Jokic. And again, Denver with a 3.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way...
Oh, wow! Yeah, come away with authority!
You know, it's clear that Gordon is one of the best dunkers in the game, always looking to bring the thunder.
And here's Doncic outside. Rebound by the Nuggets. And here's Denver. They're on a 16-6 run. Here's Murray. Outside Watson. Back to Murray. Jokic with a screen on Doncic. Murray passes to Johnson. Here's Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
A guy who always seems to be in the right place at the right time. Jokic on top of that one.
And Denver pushing it up now. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And so it's Denver, sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be back in a moment. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. It's been a clinic out there by Nikola Jokic.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Getting underway here in the second half. Here's the 5 for David Adelman. They've got Tim Hardaway, Jonas Valanciunas out there with Zeke Naji. Then there's Christian Brown, and it's Brown in a 2-guard. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the Lakers are always thinking title. Coach J.J. Redick said, everything I've ever done in this sport has been crystallized into how can I win a championship? I got close as a college player and as an NBA player. My hope and goal is to bring the Lakers their 18th NBA championship as head coach. Guys, back to you.
Eyes on the prize. Okay, Allie, good stuff. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. Clark, the one expression you hear a lot in basketball, reward the big man. What's that all about?
Well, you know, B.A., the big guys often are the guys doing the dirty work, the unsung work, rebounding, setting screens, getting up and down the floor to create opportunities for their teammates. But they also want that rock, too. So get them the ball every now and then. Let them eat.
And he gets that one.
When Reeves can get the ball inside, he's a pretty reliable scorer.
Pass to Brown. Denver moving it around. Naji. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure.
Shot is good by Reeves.
I love when Reeves has the ball in his hands. He's crafty and he always seems to make things happen.
Out to the right wing. Here's Naji. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Lakers trail by 17. Well, Jackson Hayes, a rim-running center with explosive athleticism, Clark.
Yeah, he's a constant lob threat. I mean, plays well above the rim. He sets solid screens. He's got pretty good feet, so he's able to get out of his screens quickly. Rebounds, protects the paint. I mean, he plays his role at a high level, and he's shot over 70% from the field multiple times in his young career.
Valanciunas with a screen on Reeves. Here's Brown. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
I mean, with his height and size, stopping Valanciunas just isn't an option sometimes. What a jam.
Outside Reeves. From deep three-point land. Valanciunas with a rebound. The Nuggets lead by 19. Outside Brown. Pass to Naji. Naji sets a screen. Up top, Brown. There's the drive. Goes back up. And it's good on the layup. Brown's got his first 2 points.
Brown knew exactly what he wanted to do in there and finished inside. Brown against Reeves.
Right wing. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Denver has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Brown, pass to Najee. Buries it down low. And the Nuggets lead by 21.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Outside Reeves. 58 seconds left in the third quarter.
First personal foul. First team foul.
55 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Smart. Shot clock at 6. And that one good.
Set it up perfectly. I mean, Smart recognized the soft coverage and took it himself.
Brown with it. Guarded now by Smart. Jams it in off the great move.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
From deep, Reeves nails it from 3. Reeves has got 11 points here in the second half.
Reeves can make you pay from deep, especially if you allow him to get comfortable and set.
Valanciunas finds Hardaway. No good with the triple. Lakers trail by 18. Outside Vanderbilt. Outside Reeves. Here he goes. And the shot goes in. Reeves has got 13.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
Here's Brown. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Denver Nuggets with an impressive 16. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Hachimura at power forward with Ayton at center. LeBron James out there with Luka Doncic. And it's LaRavia in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And Gordon has got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. Pass to Murray. Gordon with a screen on Doncic. Here's Murray. Doncic grabs the miss. Lakers trail by 16. James up top. Headed by Watson. And James throws it down.
Man, I like seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
Gordon with a screen on James. Murray inside. He's against Ayton. Jokic in the post. Check by James. Jokic, no good. The Lakers shooting 41% in this game. Doncic passes to James. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Clark, over the last few seasons, LeBron's three-point shooting has been more efficient than ever.
Yeah, how about this, BA? Since 24, he's right around 40% from deep on 5 attempts per game. So that's really impressive. And, you know, a guy like him, his greatness, part of his greatness is how he continues to reinvent his game, making modest modifications to what he does. And you know, finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight.
Wow! LeBron making some noise.
That's really how LeBron prefers to finish, at full speed, driving hard and dictating the pace and keeping pressure on the defense.
Now Murray, outside Gordon, puts up a deep 3. James rips down the board. Doncic with it. Ayton outside. James against Gordon. And here's James. Ayton. No good. Murray with it. Picked up by James. Oh, got a piece of it. Outside Jokic. Johnson outside. Jokic the screen. For three. Rebounded by Ayton. Lakers trail by 12. Doncic driving in. Off on the layup. Denver's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter.
And this is Gordon's sweet spot. An awesome dunker who loves getting in tight and wrecking the rim.
Here's Doncic. And he powers it down. One-handed.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Jokic driving to the basket. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Nuggets.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Jamal Murray.
Boy, his vision was impeccable, right on point tonight. Picking apart the defense and racking up a bunch of assists.
Doncic outside. Now James. Off on the layup.
Hey, who's got the ball?
Johnson. Oh, missed on the tray. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily.
That's the end of the game.
Nicola,
Allie, thank you as always.
Fan.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.